What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj and this is Tam.
Hey.
And today we are on the final episode of The Flash, the series finale, season 9, episode 13, A New World, part 4. I want to expect big things, big and great things. I'm sure there's gonna be some things we love, some things we dislike.
But
Season
I don't
9.
want to get my expectations up.
It doesn't matter because season 9's already bottom tier for me. It's up there with 7 and 5 for me. So, even with the great camera quality, all the people they brought back, the cameos and all that, that still couldn't even save the writing. Like the season for me, it just couldn't do anything for me. So, all that aside, let's celebrate the end of the Arrowverse. I'm gonna miss it. We started this. Well, I started this in 2013. You came somewhere along the way, not too far. No, you came in a couple seasons later, but a couple years later, honestly. I was 13 at the time, so you were only, like 6 or 7, so I didn't get you into it until you were probably like 9 or 10, so we've been watching it for a while, y'all. But we're in it for the long run. We watched every episode of the Arrowverse, y'all, the online episodes, everything. So we're here with the final piece. Let's see what they got for us. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon.
To understand what I'm about to tell you, you need to do something first. You need to believe in the impossible.
That's how they used to start the show off.
Nope, I can't believe it. Eddie Thawne is the avatar of the negative speed force? Yes.
Guys, can you hear me?
Barry. Oh, thank God you got out of there.
Barely. I'm on my way back to the hospital. It's already started in 2049. If his friend's here.
It'll threaten our entire existence.
Hey, bringing back the Flash's greatest hits.
Flash! What did you do?
Don't worry about me.
Some kind of a prison? You can't hold me. You know that. Who dares disrupt my revenge?
I was about to slit that brat impulse's throat, but now I'm going to start with you first. Unless you return me to where I came from immediately.
You have no idea who you're dealing with. Otherwise, you know how dangerous it is.
Why is it so like? It's so
Like I care, because you're about to bleed like everyone else I slaughtered.
Is y'all gonna fight or is y'all gonna talk?
I like that.
You won't be when I'm plucking
They're at the arm
out
wrestle.
of your corpse.
Lord
Now
Jesus.
tell me.
If people want to fight, you fight. Ain't this much talking.
Right.
Last thing I remember, the Flash had just sicked his time rates on me.
Coward is responsible for bringing us here? I highly doubt it.
Why did he come around the stairs like that?
Well,
Play too much.
negative speed force, fellas. First time. You're Harry Wells. You're the man who helped the Flash defeat me.
No. It's Thawne. Man who helped the Flash defeat me. Any last words, Thawne?
Never. Love your work, although slightly derivative, don't you think? Pretending to be the Flash's ally. Let's see, whose playbook is that from? You mocking me? Now you're catching on. Good, Zoom. I'm the fastest man alive. No, you're a strung-out, trunked-up Velocity 9 junkie, the fastest man alive. You're looking at him.
Oh, please. I'm the one true god of speed.
No, I am.
Oh, God.
This dimension to its knees. I demand to know who brought us here.
They better get Barry some help.
What the hell? Boys, meet Eddie Thawne, the dumbest branch on my family tree.
It's real big talk. We're a bunch of dead men.
Liar.
I'm invincible!
You sure about that?
The time race.
That's right. You died, Hunter. So did you, Hart. In the year 2052. You too, Savitar. You all died. None of you were powerful enough or fast enough to defeat the Flash.
But they were entertaining as hell. Literally 3 great eras in the show.
We can do what none of you could do on your own.
And tell me, just how does a complete waste of a human being like yourself plan to defeat the Flash?
Like this.
Okay.
Seems a little underwhelming,
I hope you get
especially in comparison to theirs.
enough to kill the Flash.
Oh my God, you're bad.
Are you okay?
How's the baby doing?
Oh,
They ain't putting them through two.
Instructions are about 2 minutes
Them
apart,
two
and Dr.
through
Muffet
it.
said that I have about an hour.
There's something you need to know. The negative speed force.
Spit it
I
out.
hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh my god. Eddie?
It's cobalt blue now. I'm not here to fight. I just came to say congrats.
Hey, how are you alive?
The negative speed force brought him back. Turned him against us.
It showed me the truth. And it gave me the power to kill Barry and end his bloodline forever.
That's what we tried to do to
Kill me.
yours.
You killed the speed force too.
Exactly. And without the speed force divided together, the timeline will fall. And then I'll make a new one where I'm the hero. It's not personal. I just want my life back.
Why don't you just
The
go
negative
to
speed
another
force is
timeline?
your
Y'all always
procedure.
want to
Why
ruin
would I wanna
his.
help you?
Like, y'all weird. Or go to a time period where Barry don't
This isn't
exist.
you. You're a good man.
Like, come
Let
on,
us
like.
help you.
You could have helped me before. Instead, you looked the other way while I shot myself in the chest. Now, any last words?
I've got
Ain't
three.
nobody know you was gonna shoot yourself.
Run, Barry. Run.
Yeah, she's like, y'all gotta get up out of here. I'm about to go into labor. That's so funny.
I could never be acting. I could.
Damn.
Eddie, please, don't do this.
Y'all better have showed up because we finna be outnumbered. Oh, all powerful Meta Allegra, you about to actually fight
It's
today?
over. You can't beat us all.
I don't have to. You have your team. But me.
It would have been cool if we did this last Raw finale. Was it 7 when we had John Wesley Shipp, Impulse, everybody as a speedster?
Flash. You didn't think I was gonna miss how this all turns out.
We're going to slaughter your team and your legacy forever. You don't stand a chance in hell. Tonight, we change the future.
Last chance to surrender. Flash.
Execute Delta maneuvers.
Allegra teleported. I'm fucking dead. They really couldn't have the CGI for the last episode? Oh my god, this looks like a PS2 game.
It do look like a video game.
Mother escaped her fate, but you won't.
It look bad.
Hey, that better be a time remnant of her, or whatever they call. Kind of seems like she did that late, but okay.
That's it? Alright. She said we only got an hour before I'm bored.
Clearly they ain't got the budget. It ain't about to be long.
Want a piece of my soul? I'll have a few dozen.
That's a good line he had
All powerful medicine still better.
My copies, but I'm the real deal. The one
You stop and tell me that instead of trying to kill her? It'd be too much talking for me.
That's what I call mind over matter.
Get his ass, Thon! Get his ass. Too much talking.
I love
Give him the Cisco treatment. The vibrating hand.
me.
If Chester beat him. Get his ass, Thon. I've been waiting for this.
Just so you know, just so you're aware of the whole.
If Chester beats Thon, this shit is so fake.
It is.
After I
Kill him.
to take.
You talking too much. Get him.
This is where I let her teleport.
Oh, he getting his ass.
It should not take this long. He's human.
I know you lying. Do not resuscitate. Like now, because they should have been did this. We finally got his ass. We finally got his ass. Look at saying.
Now we get payback.
They said now we get payback.
More CCPD's finest for me to slaughter, huh? You shouldn't have.
They all failing because they talking too much.
No one dies tonight.
The goddess and her sidekick. Too bad neither of you were powerful enough to lock up the darkness.
Y'all should have been got out. Everybody out! Like, sir, I just make the coffee. Why are you trying to kill me?
I know I didn't get your order wrong. Yes, I did. Sorry.
Didn't this shit used to be blue? Why are they all fighting with electric instead of hand to hand? Like they didn't used to fight like that. Savitar the only one that wasn't really throwing electric. Like he was actually trying to stab somebody.
I get to kill you, boy.
You still talking, sir? Stab somebody with your hand.
I get to kill you.
Stop telling people you're gonna kill them and do it.
Oh, Mentor Nash.
No, for real, please. Damn. Where was this energy all season, ma'am?
Teleportation.
Right, where was your smoke bomb once the C was trying to get
I
home?
feel got a scratch on his face from that glass.
If Thawne didn't kill him, that did. Yes. Next scene, let this be permanent. I'm fucking y'all. I can't have peace for 5 minutes. Oh, we were so close. All he had to fucking do is die. God damn. I'm so disappointed. They could have literally had an epic death in the finale.
Ain't no way, dog.
And it would have been deserved. Alright, next scene. I'm irritated because there was too much fucking talking. Not enough killing. They did a disservice to these fucking amazing villains we had.
You don't just throw a ball in the air.
So Barry ain't able to do no fighting. Well, that was cool though, but.
Just another trick I picked up from my Earth 90 doppelganger. Just need more speed.
Why everybody got the cool powers but Barry? Even Wally came back with some cool ass shit. Nora, you mean to tell me you was standing out that time and didn't run to help your dad?
This go on time.
The whole timeline's unraveling.
Flash. If Eddie wants more speed, he'll go to the source.
The negative speed force. If he keeps absorbing it.
He'll overload and kill himself.
What? Let him. You got like 5 minutes to get to your wife.
I'm so mad Chester did die.
The only way to defeat him is to let him destroy himself, just like the last one.
Okay, so let's do that. Eddie's a hero. He saved my life once by sacrificing himself to stop Dawn. I won't let him die again. I need to find a way into the negative speed force somehow.
I think maybe saving the universe is a lot more important than just one guy.
My wife is in the hospital right now about to give birth to our child. I am trying to save the timeline and Eddie's life.
Son, as hard as it sounds, that may just be impossible.
It can't be.
Okay, then you go
I can
figure
get
it
into the
out.
negative speed force. But what will you do once you're there?
Stop Eddie from killing himself.
But that won't work because they'll just pick a new avatar.
What am I supposed to do?
You need to change his point of view.
How?
Me not
The
about to
negative
talk him down
forces
like
are at war
season
with us.
7.
They always will be. They push, we push back. We get stronger, so do they.
That's what balance means.
It sounds like a never-ending cycle of violence and death.
You think I don't know that? For the last 9 years, I have watched the people I love suffer and die. I want
Not
a
enough
better
death in the
world
later
for my
half.
family, for everyone. But I don't know how to do it.
What if there's another way forward? The more I embrace who I truly am, the natural order of things. You say balance is about violence and death, but it doesn't have to be that way. Nature is about more than balance. It's about coexistence. All things living together, not in conflict, but in mutual trust.
You want coexistence. But I'm sorry. It's impossible.
Okay, then let him kill himself.
Then you need to believe in the impossible, because it's the only way to create a better world.
Why are you in there first?
Right, why are you coming to my place fucking my shit up and I gotta bring my baby home in a couple days? I guess Barry can clean it up quickly, so it don't matter.
What have you done? Your connection to the negative speed force is gonna kill you. You have to let it go.
You just want it all for yourself.
I want to save you.
If you
All
want
the
to
power
offer
is
himself
overloading
for
your body. You can't survive it.
You stole my life!
Barry, stop letting him throw you around like this.
I'm not gonna fight you anymore.
Okay, but you don't gotta fight him, but don't let him throw you around. This how we doing the Flash in his finale?
You didn't stop Dawn. I did. I saved everyone. I always win Flash.
We really doing Barry like this in his finale. They finna piss me off. He just sumo slammed Barry. Like, what are we doing? Yeah.
Don't you see what's happening?
Barry ain't did a motherfucking thing in this series
Become the
finale.
person you died trying to stop.
But Grant acted his ass off.
Remember what he stole from you.
You were the answer. Dawn gave in to hate, but you can fight.
It can still be yours. All of it is what you deserve.
That's how we'll create a better world. Both sides working together.
Now, kill him!
And he's slow. Like, even if you did kill Barry, you won't make Addison do it.
Well, we talking down, season 7 style.
From one avatar to another. Just because I'm doing this doesn't mean we'll always see eye to eye. We're still on opposite sides.
For what?
I know. We'll find a way.
Like, I ain't never did nothing to you. You made a decision years ago. And I appreciate it, but you mad about nothing, sir.
Tell Iris
I ain't telling her a motherfucking thing.
I'm happy for her.
I'm going to fucking try to enjoy my damn baby on the way. Like, goddamn. Y'all snatching me through the timeline and shit. Like, I'm tired. I just want to see my baby and my wife. Look, she pushing just in time. Get in the room.
Well, Daddy, you're just in time.
Really?
More's coming.
And that's ironic because Barry used to always be late. But we on time today.
Guys, Jay's confirmed it. Red lightning is gone. The timeline is back to
Or
normal.
you can look up his
I was just satisfied.
Normal! Normal!
See, this is why he should have died.
You're good.
Despite being hit by enough electricity to kill an entire circus full of elephants, Ronker doesn't have a scratch on him. I think I know why. Buddy, your blood is generating Hawking radiation at a molecular level.
But that's the same kind of energy that you find inside black holes.
So I think that back in the day, when your consciousness bonded with that black hole, some of that cosmic energy bonded right back with you.
Are you saying that I have black hole powers?
I'm a child, baby! I'm a child, C-H-U-N-K.
Oh, dazzling Dwayne McDuffie. But does this mean I'm gonna be a superhero now?
Guys, we gotta go. Baby's coming.
I could have done without seeing that. Y'all could have warned me to skip that scene. Joe's back.
Your power's picking up our grandbaby.
I'm dead. She's in the lobby for her own birthday.
Right. She's excited. She's like, I'm being bored.
Well, the thinker is trying
What?
And she got herself a gift.
Right.
Nora's funny as hell.
I mean, I'm about to be born.
You finna fuck up the timeline.
Am I breaking timeline rules by
Yes.
A little. I wasn't
Yes.
gonna say much, but it's fine.
It's fine. Lord Jesus. The legends did not get locked up for this.
You're a Wells. It's nice to meet you.
I gave it away.
It's nice to meet you. It's time for you to ascend. Become the National Order's protector of all things.
I have to say goodbye to my family.
Well, that's a big old baby. She pushed that up?
Grey's Anatomy's birth acting is way better.
Aw.
That's a big baby.
And a full set of hair. Love it. That baby cold.
See, this
I remember you were this small. Holding you for the first time. Bringing you home. Now look at you. I'm a granddad. And you're a mom. You're not my baby girl anymore.
Yes, I am, Dad. I always will be.
She said, don't take away my title.
Lay you down now.
Right, he can sing.
In your dreams, wonder worlds for the wonder of time.
Wherever you go, you'll always be Barry.
The real reason we all watch the show. Love them.
Love you, ours was.
Take Chester with you.
Keon, if it wasn't for you last week.
I did the same thing any member of Team Flash would have done. And being a part of everything you've built over the last 9 years, it's been the honor of a lifetime.
You're family now, Keon. You take care of yourself.
I will.
Take him with you too.
Thank you for never giving up on me.
Of course. Nothing ever dies. We're all connected. We rise from dirt and we return to dirt. That's the natural order of things. What I was born to protect.
Earth, wind, and fire. You could have used some of this power earlier in the season. Is that Caitlin? They gave her back?
Caitlin?
When Keon ascended, she didn't need her physical body.
So she used her gifts to return Caitlin to her rightful place.
Thank God. Because that was a wrong. That was an injustice to the season.
I never thought I'd see you again.
I know, but I'm hoping.
I didn't think we would either. Oh,
Her and Barry matching outfits.
I'm glad they brought her back.
About how we left things. I'm so sorry.
Don't be. What you did, it showed me that Frost's love, her legacy, I'll carry that with me always. What I was doing, trying to bring Frost back, it was just unnatural.
Keon really rubbed off on you, huh?
Maybe I should dye my hair blue.
Oh my God, she's holding herself.
Okay, even for us, this is trippy.
Yeah, it
Well, I'm
is.
just glad you're here. You think it was a crazy 24 hours before I was born? Wait for Bart's due date.
Hey, hey!
Hey.
Whew. This has been a hell of a week. Not only did I become a grandpa, our new mother here gave birth to a healthy baby girl. And she won her first Pulitzer, too. Over the last few years, I've watched you take on a second career, become a superhero, and be the best mother Jenna could ever have. And I know that wherever our dreams may take us, we will always keep loving each other.
Which is why now
It sounds like you about to propose.
I would like to do
They're
this.
already married. Are they?
I don't remember them getting married.
God, are you about to do what I think
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Cecile Horton.
Hey, he didn't turn Irish event into
Will you marry?
They always do that
You
to
know
each
how
other.
people be having weddings and then like in the middle of the wedding be like surprise proposal.
You mean like all around Felicity? Barry and Iris, and they got married together, remember?
I think she likes the sound of your voice. Maybe try talking to her.
Hey, want to hear a story? Okay, but before I start, I need you to do something first.
Believe in the
I need
impossible.
you to stop crying.
They haven't finished painting.
I need
It's
you
ugly.
to believe in the impossible. Can you do that? Good. Your dad is fast. Faster than the speed of sound. And the faster I go, the more the world slows down. But it wasn't always easy. When I was a kid, I lost the people I cared about most. I won't let that happen to you. That's why your mom and I, we need to do something impossible.
My friend Oliver said that the lightning chose me. Well, now, I'm gonna do the choosing.
Oh, really?
My name's Barry Allen, but their names are Avery Hope, Max Mercury,
These are other like flashes in the comics.
Jess Chambers.
Let me see they get hit with lightning.
Maybe if we share
Let
a
me
piece
see.
of ourselves, we can break out of our old cycles of violence and pain.
How did he pass this down to Nora?
Nora,
Did he hit her with lightning?
No, she gets it naturally.
One where we can coexist. All of us,
So all he has to do is hit her with
together.
lightning. It's kind of like
A
my
world where
hero.
nothing has to be impossible, as long as we believe in it.
Passing it on. But I think you can't have a court.
Well, that was the end of the Flash.
Yep.
Okay, like I said, I already knew there was gonna be good stuff, bad stuff. I hate that the last fight scene, one of the villains was talking too much and acting
The
foolish,
fight lasted 5 seconds each.
and the
5,
oh, the
10, 15,
CGI was so
20,
bad.
25, 30.
But we're not gonna talk about that. West Allen,
6 films.
their scenes were great, even though it was kind of more just towards the end. There was very few of them. I'm glad Joe got to come back and got to have a good final scene with everybody. I'm really glad we got Caitlin back. Really glad. Well,
The only thing that shocked me for real.
yeah, that really facts. That's like the one big shocker. I mean, it was nice to see everybody. John wants to ship. You know, he had his mom from Earth. I think they're from Earth 3. It's not really his mom, but still. And that was cool that they, you know, how he kind of set up the future Flashes and stuff. That was pretty cool. I like the monologue at the end. The ending was really good. I can say that part. The rest, it was nice to see some of the old villains, but they did them horribly. Like, they just kind of added that cheesy writing that they do nowadays. And they talk too much. They didn't used to do all that. Like, you know, they would have their words in the beginning, but after that, it was all fighting until the shit was over. Like, now they talk too much.
Need all the powers. Just do some hand to hand.
Yeah, Zoom didn't used to,
see
you know what I
some.
mean? He didn't used to do all that talking. He was on the shits. Like, he was coming. Like, they used to just speed in and rush and grab folks. Like, it used to be shocking. Like, it almost used to be like a horror thing. Like, when you hear somebody whooshing and somebody, next thing you know, somebody gripped up and then snatched away. Like,
And then when you got a
They don't
sword
do
to
it like they
somebody's
used to.
throat, a civilian, you're not going to say, okay, Barry, now I'm going to kill them.
but before I killed them, and then monologue. Like,
Right.
Like, it was like everyone was like sitting there stopping to tell them how they were going to kill them. Like, come on now, ain't nobody got time for that. I don't want to hear that shit.
And I'll know when you do it.
That's the
I'll know
writing
when
I'd be
you do
talking
it.
about. Like, it was probably, unfortunately, my least favorite finale out of all the Arrowverse. Arrow had the best final season, hands down. Who else had a good finale? Supergirls was really good. Legends had a good ending into that final scene.
What happened?
But they got arrested and
we don't know. But honestly, something always happened to Legends, so it's okay that they got arrested because
I mean they could have just did without that scene, but
a tornado could have hit. Now they have a tornado.
But at least the episode before we got to see what their endings were. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause they all got to see what their end would be. So there's that. Batwoman had a good ending. Black Lightning's final season was bad, but it did have a good ending. And Flash had a good ending. It was just my least favorite because the finale was just too many cheesy parts to it. At least like the other shows, they remain consistent the whole way through. And I think that's my main problem with the Flash is it did remain consistent. You can't look at the first 3 seasons and then look at the last 3 and say this is the same show, same quality. It's not. While some things did improve, like the cameras and things like that, it still the writing, blah.
There is no good. You can have the best quality. It's not gonna be good if you don't have.
And the writing was so cheesy, you could tell it affected the acting. Like if you go and look at how Eddie acted in these last few versus how he used to act in the first season, it's different. It's because they make them like yell unnecessarily and be over dramatic, like and all the extra monologue. Like they didn't used to do all that. Like, and if they did, it was like in a necessary time, and it wasn't over and over and over. Like we heard like 10 monologues.
Wasn't
so
Eddie a good quiet character? Like I mean, he spoke, but like he was.
Yeah, he had his moments where he got upset and stuff, but it wasn't all that extra yelling and you know what I mean. Like,
screaming.
Yeah. Other negative piece: Chester should have died. Why? That would have been an epic final death. You know what I mean?
Shocker.
Yeah, it would have been. It definitely would have shocked me because I didn't think they would do it, and they didn't. But it would have been a big shocker. And he could have went out and had a hero's death, but that would have been so satisfying. Allegra finally used her powers to the full extent, but
happy of an ending. I'm sorry, and don't get me wrong. I like happy endings, but like everything went right.
That's how I was gonna go.
I mean, sometimes things need to go wrong. I'm not talking about, he missed Ira's Nordberg or something like that, or he lose the fight or something. Just like something small and you still go wrong.
They weren't gonna do it. The tone switched to a too happy-go-lucky thing after season 3. Everything was just a lighter tone.
Too happy-go-lucky.
No, literally, that's how they wrote it. It was never gonna have no bad ending.
The luck power, where everything just goes right.
That was how it was always going to be, though. That was how it was always going to be. That's why I feel like Arrow had the most realistic ending.
As long as you show him.
Because he didn't. I mean, he got his happy ending, but it was like they had to go through leaps and hurdles. Like it felt earned. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Even Felicity had to wait years before she got to be with Oliver. Like that was an earned ending.
Just
like that truly showed their love. No. Remember after that was before he got snatched up, and then she had to wait years to see him.
I'm talking about now.
What do you mean now?
Well, he's snatched away now. He's dead. Dead.
But she's with him in the afterlife.
Oh, she's dead?
Yes.
Oh, I forget.
Yes. She at the end of season 7, she walked through the portal and said she had waited a long time to see him. And then they died. They had their happy afterlife death.
Okay.
Wherever he is in that space with his Spectre power, she's there too. Remember, the monitor grabbed her and was like, "Are you sure you want to do this? There's no coming back." You know, and she was like, "Yeah, I waited a long time for this." Like it was an earned ending for them too.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Supergirl. The only gripe I have with Supergirl is
she went off world, right?
No, it's not even that. No, she exposed herself as Supergirl.
Oh, yeah,
that was a beautiful ending.
That though.
She had a great ending. But my only gripe is they left her alone and single in the end. Like they could never, because of the fan base, they could never really have her have a solid relationship because their fan base was too toxic to have. Like anybody that tried to put her with, everybody's like, nah. But they didn't have somebody that truly fit her. I mean, I think Mon-El fit her the best, but people didn't like him because of his story in season 2. But I think Mon-El would have been. Well. I liked Mon-El personally.
She fit him well.
It would have been nice if we could have got Cara back at some point this season, but I know Melissa's probably busy and don't want to come back. But it would have been nice just because I missed their friendship so much. One conversation would have did it for me, even if it was over the phone. Like it would have been like, "Congratulations, Barry." Like, oh, that would have been great. Because, like, Oliver's dead, so that's, like, her next, like, his true super best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I wish we had something from them. Like, even if it was a card and, like, Card voiced it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just a little something.
Oh, that voiceover with the card would have been cute.
It would have. Like, one of those pre-recorded cards where you can record the message. That would have been epic. And Melissa wouldn't have had to do no work. She could have did it from home.
Literally. Just sent her voiceover.
All they had to do was send in the equipment for her to record it, and she send it back. That's it. That's how they do it. But, that would have been nice.
I
but
should be a writer.
They don't care about none of that.
They right now.
They rather bring back the fucking fire guy who is cringy and corny and have him yell and scream for 15 minutes. Like the one they had earlier this season for Ryan's arc.
Oh. Stop.
But I mean, overall, like I said, this season was a disappointment. Nothing could redeem it at this point. It was too badly damaged. If I ever do a rewatch, I'm probably gonna be stopped right at 3. I don't think I'll ever really be in the mood to rewatch anything after that. But I mean, there were some good episodes after, but the bad is bad. But I love Barry and Iris. I don't regret watching the show or those characters. They were great. I wish this final season they would have gave us another Killer Frost arc, like Caitlyn trying to raise her back up with Backlash, and it would have been Killer Frost, and that's something they would have had to deal with over the season. And then maybe they would have had to kill her, and then that would have been Caitlyn's lesson, like you can't always bring people back. I still think bringing Keon for the final season was a mistake. Like she didn't really add much to the show for me. Like I'm not attached to that character, so her exit meant nothing to me. Yeah. So it would have been better if we had Killer Frost as a villain, but maybe that's just because I selfishly wanted that. But I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they do half the things they do. Chester brought down the quality of the show drastically. The way they wrote Allegra and Cecile brought down the quality of the show drastically. The way they sidelined Barry this season brought down the show drastically. 8 wasn't bad though. Like I thought they did a much better job with 8, and I almost wish they would have ended it there. Because 9 was such a disappointment. Like I said, the only thing that it was worth watching for was to see like Ryan, Oliver, Wally, and Joe. Like, and of course West Island's story and finishing. But other than that, it wasn't.
They casted Norm really well.
She was great to see too. I wish we could have seen Bart too. It would have been nice to have the whole family like at the end. But he was probably busy, and we couldn't get Cisco back. That part sucked too, but. It is what it is.
I love his. He had the best, funny, cringy, like, sayings. Like, Chester just be saying anything. Like,
it's because when you do too many of those characters and, like, the actor can't do it and, you know what I mean? Like, Felicity, Emily, and Carlos have a sort of, like, a charm to them. That it was natural funny. Chester, I don't know. I've never seen an actor outside of the show, but it just feels forced, way too forced and cringy, and it's not entertaining or funny. It's just like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So he doesn't have that charisma. It's like the same thing they tried to do with Curtis, and it was horrible. Like y'all can't recreate Emily and Carlos's charisma.
Curtis
like you can't do it.
Funny when it got too cringy though. And your reaction to him was way funnier.
I don't like Curtis. I don't like Chester. Them two was just the worst characters ever.
Chester.
Mona on Legends was horrible.
Curtis got better though. Mona.
No, he didn't.
Mona was.
He got worse. I didn't dislike
your reaction because every time she came on the screen, it was funny. But I just can't find Chester's reaction funny.
Yeah, every show had a bad character or annoying one, but Chester by far. I think it's because he lasted the longest. At least Legends got rid of Mona. And at least Curtis left Arrow. Chester was here for the whole thing. He didn't even die at the end.
It's so sad that they wasted
my time.
I was gonna say a scene. I don't know what the word is, but someone who seems like a good actor for a bad character.
Because he definitely probably had something in him to do some good work.
To do something else.
But the showrunner, he don't deserve no work ever again, and neither do them writers. Y'all need to go find a new career. Don't go let them write some CW stuff, but Don't put them on no other networks, and don't give them no superhero properties because I'm disappointed. But let's not end on a negative note. Thank you, Grant, Candace, and the cast for, you know, showing up, because I don't blame y'all at all. Y'all showed up and showed out, and regardless of how good or bad the script was. And Grant was always on point.
Good actor.
He was always on point. He was one of the best Flashes. I love him.
He don't deserve backlash for any of this.
He doesn't. He only ever gets praise.
Right.
Everybody knows it's the writers. They're horrible. It's rarely the actor's fault when it comes to stuff like that.
Right.
But yes, we appreciate him giving 9 years to this, and Candace and everybody along the way. Jesse L. Martin, all of them, like day ones. Danielle Panabaker, all of them. I appreciate them. The crew and production, you know, that put the hours in.
The
Appreciate
editors.
That's y'all could have did better on that PS2 CGI.
But thank you though.
Yeah, y'all needed some funds. We're gonna blame the CW because y'all needed some more money. But we appreciate y'all trying. Y'all did give us some epic scenes.
A for effort.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, this has been our Flash journey and reactions. I think we started at season 6, so y'all can watch there if y'all are interested. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna close this journey out. And we will see y'all later. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And the Arrowverse has officially ended.
Bye.